Amid WNBA CBA talks, Project B continues to expand roster. The WNBA's collective bargaining agreement extended deadline ends on November 30, and as of now, neither side has publicized their stance or if they will be opting out of the extension. While the WNBA's future continues to hang in the balance, Project B, the alleged Saudi-backed international women's basketball league, has continued to grow and add current WNBA big names to its roster. Project B's ascension is particularly interesting, as the league has been rumored to offer salaries over $2 million, at a time when the WNBA Players Association is actively battling with the WNBA for higher salaries, revenue share in the league, and optimal facilities/resources. What is Project B? Project B is a plan to start a new version of a 5-on-5 men's and women's international basketball leagues. The organization has announced it is currently focused on building the women's league first. Project B was originally attached to Maverick Carter, LeBron James' agent and childhood friend, but in October, Front Office Sports revealed he was no longer part of the plans. However, the league has massive investors without Carter, which include several venture capital companies, Quiet, Mangrove, and Sequence Capital, and various tech and athlete investors. Brady Burnett, former Facebook and Google executive, Jeff Prentice, co-founder at Skype, Sloane Stephens, women's tennis star, Candace Parker, former Lady Volunteer, new NBA champion, and basketball analyst, Steve Young, former NFL quarterback and three-time Super Bowl champion, and Novak Djokovic, professional tennis sensation. Project B is set to begin play in November 2026, and the season will run through April 2027. This would be in direct competition with the newly founded Unrivaled, Athletes Unlimited Basketball and European Basketball season, but would avoid conflicting with the WNBA schedule. The league is currently led by Alana Beard, the former Duke and WNBA star, who is serving as chief basketball officer. She recently went on Good Game with Sarah Spain and discussed more about her role and the future of the league. The league will be headquartered in Singapore and play across Europe and Asia. WNBA stars signed to Project B. Perhaps the biggest source of news for the league was when they dropped that WNBA president and current Seattle Storm player, Nneka Ogwumike, would be their first signee. This sent ripples through the women's basketball community. Since Ogwumike's signing, Project B has added other massive names in professional women's basketball, including Alyssa Thomas, Phoenix Mercury forward, and six-time WNBA All-Star, Jonquel Jones, 2021 WNBA MVP with the Connecticut Sun and 2024 WNBA Finals MVP with the New York Liberty, and Sophie Cunningham, Indiana Fever guard, and half of the Show Me Something podcast. Additionally, the league announced recent 2025 WNBA champion Jewel Lloyd from the Las Vegas Aces and scoring phenom Kelsey Mitchell from the Indiana Fever were signing on. The league is also focused on growing its international player presence with the additions of Camila Cardoso, Chicago Sky and Brazilian national team player, Janelle Salon, Golden State Valkyries rookie, and 2024 French Olympic silver medalist, and Lai Meng, former Washington Mystic and Chinese national team player. For basketball fans, it will be imperative to keep an eye out for what other stars sign with Project B, and if its existence, salaries, and packages continue to put pressure on women's basketball leagues here in the United States, including Athletes Unlimited, Unrivaled, and the WNBA.